Hello FIFA faithful, Bearhamms here, and welcome to episode 25 of my Aston Villa Career Mode. Yes, this is the Season 3 finale, and it's a big one. As you can see here, we'll take a look at the table. 34 games in, we have 4 more to go, and we are tied with Man City, but because of that goal difference, they are leading. So today, it's pretty simple. We got to win every single game. We'll take a look at the calendar to see who we play. Start out with Bournemouth at home, and then we travel to Selhurst Park to play Crystal Palace, and then easily the biggest game of the save, we travel to the Etihad to take on Man City, and then we will finish it out with a game against Norwich. The best news coming into this episode is that Layman Sears is back from his injury, so he'll be taking on Bournemouth in his first game back. I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse, but 3 of the 4 teams we play in this final episode are relegation fodder. The reason why I say blessing or a curse is because sometimes this game loves to make it so for some reason the lower teams play like Barcelona and the best teams just play like utter rubbish. As now we do have Grealish. Center that to McKinney. McKinney to Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse tries to get Layman Sears on the action, but is getting it to Sancho. Sancho with the chip up. Maybe goes to... Oh, Weston McKinney with his head. Trying to get it in. Oh, another great save. Good gravy. That Bournemouth keeper is on one today. So we will keep it in the zone. Henry. Oh, that was a good pass, but it will be intercepted, though. It will fall back to Jadon Sancho. Sancho gets one in. Sears with the header. Oh, it falls straight to Ward-Prowse, but he could not get the shot in time. Threads one through to Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse to Gilbert. Gilbert now gets a cross in. Layman Sears is there. Another save. Maybe a chance for rebound. Grealish, come on. What do we got to do to get this goal? Ward-Prowse will get that to Sancho. Sancho is onside. Jadon Sancho with the chance here. Having to get past Smith. Gets right past him. Passes it through. Ward-Prowse. Yes! Threads that through right past Travers. He's not going to save that one. Ward-Prowse, I love what he's done in the second half of the season. He has been quiet that first year and a half he's been with us. But finally, he's turning up. He's becoming the player that he always was. And we have ourselves a 1-0 lead. It's a good through ball. To Paul now. Looking to run through. Tries to get past Tarkowski, but that is easier said than done. Good pass. Rico sees the run from Layman Sears. Layman Sears is going to get it. Layman Sears takes the pass, puts it home. 2-0. I think we got this one in the bag. What an absolute rope from Rico Henry to find Layman Sears. Easily the best pass of Rico Henry's career. Right on the foot of Layman Sears. And he continues to score in the Premier League. Frazier to Henry. Long ball in the box. Tipped away. And that will most likely do it here at Villa Park. So we do secure the 3 points with 2 goals. 1 by Ward-Prowse. 1 by Layman Sears. Now it's just 3 games. 3 more games. And we need perfect results. Second game of the episode, we go to Selhurst Park to take on Crystal Palace. Oh, good interception already by Layman Sears as he picks the pocket of Kelly. Layman Sears shoots. Oh, and it's already 1-0 Aston Villa. Layman Sears, again, has just been an absolute stud for his entire career. All 3 seasons at Aston Villa. Able to score when he was just a nobody. So he gets the first goal of this game. I don't know why Sancho's behind him, but we'll give it a try here. Ball will get cleared out. Grealish does win the header. Layman Sears not going to get there, though, but it will be intercepted. There's a through ball. Layman Sears, maybe a chance for goal number 2, and he will get it. The first 12 minutes for Layman Sears has been a good one. His second on the afternoon, and Aston Villa are looking like they're going to win this one. Ward-Prowse tries to get that in, but it will be headed out. Maybe a chance for Tarkowski. Ooh, that was a nasty play by McKinney, and that will be a yellow for the American. Want to be careful with him. Don't want to lose him for that big game against Man City. Gallardo will find Koyate. Koyate with a little 1-2 action to Gallardo. Gallardo trying to center that through, but Fabian Schär has it covered. Oh, poor pass, though. Storloff trying to get past here. He will take a shot, and oh my goodness. Top left corner. Storloff with an absolute scorcher. puts Crystal Palace in a competitive spot. Ooh, no. Bye-bye, Weston McKennie. We are going to go down a man here, and I am sure of it. That is a red card offense on his own, but yeah, we're going to have to play with 10 men now. Intercepted by Rico Henry. Rico Henry did have a run from Sancho, but Rico Henry just going to keep it. Rico Henry flips that through, looking for Sears. Oh, will fall, will take a shot, and it will be Jack Grealish, Captain Jack, with the rocket right past Hennessy. So we do get the 2-goal advantage back. That ball goes to nobody. Last chance here. They're still trying to maneuver something out of this as there's a cross. Ayew picks it up. Ayew, there's a pass, well off target. If the game continued, that would have been a throw-in. And that is how the game will end. We get 3 goals, 2 by Layman Sears, 1 by Captain Jack. And now, got to play Man City, baby. Before we get into the game against Man City, we'll take a look at the table. And currently, we are atop of the table. 29 victories, 7 draws, 0 losses, 94 points on this season. Though, Man City do have a game in hand. And if they do win, I think we are in trouble. Due to Weston McKennie's red card, we have to start John McGinn at that CDM role as we take on Man City for what is easily the game of this series. Of course, the microscope will be under John McGinn as he is replacing Weston McKennie for this game because of the red card he got in that game against Palace. There is already a good through ball. Jadon Sancho in on it. Sancho centers one through. Oh my goodness! Layman Sears able to take in the rocket pass from Jadon Sancho, and just 6 minutes in, we got the lead. Oh, no, don't, Grealish, don't go back, no! Oh, we could have gone up by 2 after that one. As now here's a chance for Man City. Sterling does get past Gilbert. Still keeps it. So now Jay's, oh no. Uh-oh. No! Dang it. 10 minutes after our goal, it's Jesus who equalizes. Good play. Grealish does win it. Captain Jack centers it through. Looking for Sears. Oh, it takes... Oh, my gosh. Oh, we've had those chances. Just all these deflections, but we just can't capitalize. There's a shot from distance. But it will be steered aside by Ederson. Just kind of stay in his grill. There's the long ball in the box. Rico Henry in a foot race. Will win it. Keeps it. He will get that through to McGinn as McGinn. Quick pass to his fellow Scott. We're looking to open things up here. Through ball. Good pass. Here's a chance now on the counter. Ryan Fraser running in. Ryan Fraser cuts, curls, fires, scores! Bottom right corner. Ryan Fraser puts us back in the lead just before halftime. We might do it. We might actually do it. To Sterling. Raheem Sterling will get past Gilbert. Just a couple ticks left. Sterling still running in. Still running in. Looking for that cross. He's going to keep it. There's a shot, but a great block by Cher. Keeping this a 2-1 game. So they will get a corner. And there is still time on the clock. Remember, there are 3 minutes added time. There's still a minute and a half to go. As there's a header, and it will be scooped up by Pope. Pope is just going to launch it up. It will be recovered by Sterling. Sterling trying to get the ball back in the box. But that will do it for the first half. An early goal by Sears, though Man City do get the equalizer. But we come storming back with Ryan Fraser. A perfect finish puts us in a 2-1 advantage. I thought Grealish had it for a sec. There might be a chance now as Eriksson takes a shot. Good block. Still in. There's a cross. Going far post. There's a header, but it is well off target by Gonzalez. Still, I am confused as to why he's on the field and not Gabriel Jesus. Still with... Oh, no. I don't know where Gilbert is, but this really opens us up. Gonzalez to Eriksson. Eriksson back to Gonzalez with the shot. And that will be the equalizer right at the hour mark. Not what we wanted. As Gonzalez, Gabriel Jesus' substitution, puts them back in contention to get another Premier League title. That does get to Sané. There's a chance. Good header out by Cher. Will be won by Grealish. There's a chance now on the counter. We have some dangerous tools here. Oh, Fraser, keep it. No! Yes, he does keep it. Sancho on the run. He's going to keep it. Keep going, Jadon. Jadon, keep going. Jadon centers that through. Layman Sears with the finish. Yes! Yes! That is what we want. We had to go with the sweaty. Ederson has been great most of the game. I know he's given up, well, 3 goals now, but we had to give the open chance to Layman Sears as Sancho had Ederson running. Gives a wide open spot for the Birmingham boy himself. And now we're just 15 minutes away from having 3 points on Man City and being that much closer to a Premier League title. Leroy Sané trying to get past Frazier. Frazier's still on him, but he's just going to barrel right past him since he is bigger and stronger. Oh my God. He's just making Frazier look stupid. Oh, they still have the ball. There's a chance. Oh, gotta be kidding me. Did you see how many times Frazier tried to get the ball off of Sané and Sané was just like, nah, not cutting it. Sterling will go off of him, so we will get the ball here with about 7 minutes left. Last thing I want is to get the ball intercepted, because I do love to keep the ball near the end of the game. Oh, keep that Sears. Good job, Layman. Layman trying to find some options here. We'll just pass it off to Prowse. Prowse to McGinn. McGinn to Grealish. Grealish to Sancho. Sancho gets the ball. Oh my gosh, Gilbert. Can he finish it? Oh, he does! Frederic Gilbert. Last person I'd expect to score this type of game-winning goal. But he does it. 87th minute. Brilliant passing all around. Sancho with yet another assist to his name on the day. Frederic Gilbert, man who has been here since day one. Honestly, I didn't care for him too much at the start, but he has kept that right back job. And he might just win us the Premier League title. I don't know, just hit like a force field or something. As still with it. Still with it. Sterling to Mazuaku. Mazuaku with the cross the box. Is headed out. Will fall to Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse just going to keep it. Going to tap it through. Maybe a chance here on the counter just to finish him off for good. Jadon Sancho has the ball. Centers that through. Layman Sears with the shot. Takes a deflection off of Ederson. And we're going to get a corner still. So we're just going to relish this opportunity. We do win the header. It will be caught by Ederson. He's going to try to heave it forward, but there is no time left. We get the 3 points against Man City, and all we need is a victory or a draw against Norwich, and we will be Premier League champions. What a roller coaster of a ride this game was. Back and forth it went. 1-1, 2-2, 3-3, and then finally Frederic Gilbert with the heroics. Buries one past Ederson. And we're almost there, boys. We're almost there. With one more game left in the Premier League season, all we need to do is win. No slip-ups. As you can see, Liverpool and Man City are 3 points behind us. And if they get the victory and we lose, one of those teams is going to be Premier League champions. And we don't want that to happen. For the final game of the episode, it's simple. We win, we're Premier League champs. We are back to full strength. Weston McKennie has served his suspension. So now with our first team, we're just looking to put on as many goals as humanly possible. Sears taps that out wide to Sancho. Jadon Sancho with the run. Sees something from Grealish. Grealish with the shot and already got ourselves the lead. Captain Jack with the captain's armband for the captain's goal. He is so ready to lift that Premier League title. Gilbert now has a run from Sancho. Sancho looking to get more assists to his name. So he will get the ball. Sancho centers that through. Layman Sears. 2-0. We are just going to pour it on this final game as he'll have to pass it to Tribal. Still with... Oh, wow. Wow. Man, he picked that top corner. I can't even be mad about that one. The good thing is, even if we do draw, we still will become champions. As I don't know, we might not even need that. As here's Frazier. It's going to center that through. Here comes Layman Sears. Layman Sears! Goal number 2 for the Birmingham boy himself. What a great game so far for him. Already 2 goals in this first half. It helps when you have 2 great wingers in Ryan Frazier and Jadon Sancho, as we're just going to continue to pile it on against Norwich. So that'll do it for the first half. 3 goals for us, 1 for Norwich. Again, gotta admit, that Fulgini goal was beautiful, but beauty's only going to get you so far. Layman Sears with 2 goals. We're doing just fine right now. Taking a look at the scores right now. Man City Oh, they play Liverpool? And if they do draw, it doesn't matter if we win or lose or draw. We still are going to be Premier League champions, as that is the scoreline I want to see. Oh, good through ball. Captain Jack is onside. Here he goes. Puts it on that peg, and he will bury it home. 83rd minute. We have our 4th goal, and all we got to do is wait just to keep it somewhat close. Oh, good save by Pope. Are they going to get that chance? Oh, what a tackle. I mean, it was offside, but what a tackle by Cher. For a second, I thought that would be a penalty. As now, we're just going to pass it around, wait for the time to die off, and it will, and we get to celebrate. We've been with this team for 3 seasons, and what a way to cap off this 3rd season. Layman Sears with a brace, Jack Grealish with a brace, the 2 guys that really brought us here in the first place. Again, it's crazy to think how long ago those first episodes were. It was the start of the season, start of the year, excuse me, as I remember Layman Sears was a nobody, and he just happened to perform in a Carabao Cup game against Crystal Palace. And now Captain Jack, the guy who got all these offers from Bayern Munich, from Chelsea, could have gone but decided to stay with the team. He bought into the Bearhamms vision, and now, just 3 seasons in, still in the prime of his career, lifts a Premier League trophy. Cap off the season, we will take a look at the season awards. Starting off, player of the competition was Man United's Anthony Martial. Goalkeeper of the tournament was Liverpool's Alisson. Martial once again with more accolades, winning the Golden Boot. And then team of the competition. Sadly, it looks like I don't see any Aston Villa players as top guys. So let's see who the remaining players are on this list. We do have 3 players. Should be more, considering that we did have an invincible season, as you can see here. We get this little blurb about us, and it's well-deserved, considering that we did a superlative job all season. 31 wins, 7 draws, not a single loss to our name. That is how you cap off a season. Continuing on, we'll have one last look at the table, as we do have a secure lead, a 5-point lead over Liverpool and Man City, as both of them did draw in that final game, which is nice for us, considering now we have more of a cushion and just barely winning it. Though, again, it still just feels really weird not losing a game this season, and that was the only way we could have won this Premier League. It's one of the downsides to FIFA 20, but nonetheless, it's still a great achievement nonetheless. We will continue to top scores. As you can see, Martial did win it, 30 goals in 37 matches, but even though we don't have any players in the top 10, we have a whole bunch of them in the top 25. Great distribution of goals from everybody. Sancho with 16, Grealish with 15, Akpom with 15, Sears with 15, and Fraser with 13. So now we'll look at assists. Sancho, top dog, 20 assists on the season. Captain Jack with 14, Fraser with 11. As we continue moving down, got Akpom with 6. So good turnout for the villains there. And then Mick Pope was top 5 in clean sheets with 15. Moving on, we'll take a look at stats as Layman Sears, 28 goals on the season, though it was split not exactly in half, but just somewhat in half, as 15 were in the Premier League, 13 were in the Champions League. Jadon Sancho, 20 goals, 24 assists. Chuba Akpom, 16 goals, 7 assists. Captain Jack, 16 goals, 16 assists. Ryan Fraser, 14 goals, 15 assists. James Ward-Prowse, love how he came on in the second half. Took the job from Ross Barkley, 7 goals, 4 assists. Weston McKennie, 7 goals, 4 assists. Ross Barkley, 5 goals, 8 assists. Ollie Watkins did his part, 3 goals, 4 assists. Theo Walcott didn't play much, but still 3 goals, 2 assists. Fabian Schär, 2 goals, 1 assist. Ricky Puig came on when needed most in the FA Cup and sometimes in the Champions League, 2 goals, 5 assists. Rico Henry with a goal and assist. We keep moving down the line. Gilbert, goal, 4 assists. John McGinn did score in a Champions League game. We just keep moving on. It's just a lot of our backups that we never played. Okay, Tarkowski got himself an assist. And so now we get to the final bit. I'm just going to talk about the team and how I felt about this save as a whole. Now, this is the first career mode I did that was not Youth Academy based. So it was interesting just to buy different players and have different experiences with them. And I really love this save because we didn't get superstars. Like, you could say Jane Sancho's a superstar, but we only got him in the final season. The rest of these players, we got them from lower sides. We have a couple top 6 players, but those were role players. But a lot of our guys that we picked up that became starters and stars for our side, they weren't from big teams. Ryan Fraser is from Bournemouth. Rico Henry was from Brentford in the Championship. Schär was from Newcastle. Tarkowski was from Burnley. Pope was from Burnley. Ward-Prowse, Southampton. Layman Sears, our top goal scorer of the save, was a nobody. The only reason why we made him starter is because he had a great game against Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup, and Wesley was just doing jack poop. And then keep moving forward. Barkley was a backup at Chelsea. Ricky Puig was at Huddersfield in the Championship when we picked him up. Akpom was in Greece. He wasn't with a top team. Walcott was a backup to Richarlison at Everton. Then you got Watkins, who was a Brentford player but moved to Olympique Marseille. Smalling wasn't a starter at Man United. And then we have McKinney from Schalke. So the only 2 guys that were from teams out of England were McKinney and Sancho. Other than that, this team was built from smaller teams. And it felt like a cohesive side at the end, which is the reason why I love this team so much and why I'm going to continue doing these types of career modes, just career modes with real players. The reason why I'm talking about this team from this perspective is because this will be the final episode of my Aston Villa career mode. Now, you're probably wondering, well, you didn't win the Champions League this year. Why don't you just try to win it next year? Well, we went undefeated in the Premier League. It's simple as that. I think just that alone is a great way to end the save. We could go on to play Champions League, but we won the Premier League, and in a game like FIFA 20, where the opponents are so cutthroat and they never lose, to win in this fashion, it's good enough to end. And I do want to play Champions League. I do want to play more with this side, but it's just best to leave wanting more. So yes, this will be the final episode of my Aston Villa career mode. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as you did playing it. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you for more saves coming soon. This has been Bearhamms, and as always, toodaloo.